So in this video, we've got a really good game in the Thrungva, which is a Cold War independent Era 1 heavy tank premium that was part of a mythology theme that that Wargaming did a while ago. It's likely to come back. I don't think it's licensed at all, so I'm sure they'll have another themed event around this where you can pick it up. It's definitely worth getting. It is good. I was kind of expecting the Swedish heavies to come into Cold War alongside this or after it, but doesn't seem to be happening on the horizon. Same thing with the G.I. Joe STRV tank destroyer. I was thinking they'd have those coming into the game, but unfortunately that's been a good couple of years at least now, and still no Swedish TDs. But this tank's really good. I've come down this side of the map because that's where I spawned. I usually quite like going down the 1-2 line, but since I'm spawned on this side and since I can get hull down quite nicely on this ridge, I thought I'd come this way. There are some tanks back there trying to use true vision. The bushes are obviously obscuring my view, but we've got this T95E3 just trying to get that comparable. We get one shot in, miss one. Don't let it fully aim, kind of snap it, and just get one shot of damage in there. So as I said, I think it's a really good tank. It is good. The reload is long, obviously, but the clip potential is pretty big. It's got 430 alpha on both the standard and the premium rounds. You can load HE, but I'm not too really sure if it's worth it. That's for 565 with only 60mm of pen, so might be good against an FE 4005. Maybe light tanks, but I don't think it's probably worth loading any high explosive in. My penetration 552 on the standard, which is good enough for Era 1. That's fine. You might ricochet the odd shell. As you can see, I've loaded up the premium to fight the T95 E3 just because the premium or the standard won't go through the turret. But the premium is 300 pen on the heat. Heat's okay in the Era 1. I don't think there's any sort of composite armour in Era 1. There's a little bit of spaced armour around, but not too much, and heat's fine. It's got some good mobility. It's pretty mobile for a heavy tank. There's no sort of slugging around in this. I don't have any sort of real skills or equipment to help the mobility, so this is fairly standard mobility, and as you can see, it's pretty good. You can get around the map quite well. I'm just trying to put shots in where I can here. I will say that since the skill and equipment changes, I think this tank has suffered quite badly actually, especially with the removal of steady aim. I think this tank, it used to be pretty good, sort of mid-long range, it was okay, but definitely mid-range it was okay. Now it's very much a short range, sort of go around the corner, unload, take a hit or two, pull back and reload. So yeah, I think it has the skill creeps have impacted it quite a lot, I would say. But we've managed to push up really well down this flank. The enemy team here, they seem to be camping. There's an FE 4005 hanging around. A couple of medium tanks here. Trying to use the bridge as sort of get a hold down on that sort of concrete side there. Working pretty well. We've got a friendly tank destroyer here. Should be able to help out quite nicely. The priority is obviously that 4005, but if we can just start getting guns out of the game, that would be useful as well. And as you can see, my assistant's just over 2,100 already, and managed to put out 5,000 damage. So already a pretty good game. I have one marked it, so this is the one mark game as well. I think I was averaging sort of 3,000 damage or so, maybe 4,000 combined with a bit of assistance, bit of tracking and some higher damage games, but yeah, I think it's an enjoyable tank to play. We're a couple of tanks down in this game. Bit concerned that someone's going to YOLO. The reload is quite long. As you can see, in addition with the aiming issues, I do have to run food with this. I've got my skill. I suppose if I go through the skills then first, I've got Born Leader, I've got Run and Gun, Snapshot, Rapid Aim, Gunnery Mastery, Armour Angling, Supply Conservation, and I've got the two sort of, I'm not really sure how to describe them, Pain Tolerance, as well as the Jack of all trades. So as you can see, I don't have a med kit. I don't have a med kit because I've got the Pain Tolerance, which increases the or decreases the chance of crew injury, and I've got the Jack of all trades. So in case a crewmate does get knocked out, shouldn't have too much of a negative impact. So I run the repair kit just in case the ammo rack gets damaged or I get tracked out in the open, as well as the whole repair kit, which is very good in Cold War now, I would say, and the food. The food to help the reload, but primarily to help the aim. It just, without the food, it's just so bad with the aim circle. So it was something that I said was situational, and I think for this type of tank it is worth running Pain Tolerance and Jack of all trades just to be able to have the whole repair kit and the food. But yeah, managed to get that pushed over using this ridge in front now, getting the enemy tanks out of this game. There are a couple of 4005s. E3 here is pushing up. There is 2 in a platoon, so a bit concerned. And as you can see, my driver's been knocked out, but doesn't seem like it's too affecting my ability to drive. Because sometimes when the driver gets knocked out, it's a right pain. But decided just got to YOLO this tank and get him out of the game. And at this point, I had a look through this replay. I've got the equipment as well. The equipment is vents, stabilizer, gun lay and drive, and the armor hardening. At this stage, I would have been destroyed without the perks, the skill, and the whole repair kit. So definitely worth considering running those armor reduction or damage reduction equipment and skill, as well as the whole repair kit. As I said, I think I've calculated it correctly that I would have been destroyed there, with all the other damage being 10% higher, and removing the health brought back with the repair kit. So yeah, definitely worth it. It's I think maybe the whole repair kit is one of the really good, almost, I would say almost meta for a heavy tank, particularly a heavy tank in Cold War. I think it is very, very good. But now just a bit concerned about these FVs. They seem to be next to each other, so just concerned if I do YOLO, I might maybe get a few shots in one, but the other one will just finish me off. So I've got enough hit points that I'm quite happy to, as long as they don't pen me with a Hesh, I should be fine if they pen me with an armor piercing round. So at the moment, not too concerned. But this medium tank, it could just run off, hide, and we'll lose the game from that. So I'm just thinking this is the biggest threat. The FV 4005s, they're a one-shot sort of tank, as in they'll have one shot and it'll take ages to reload. But that one, that could have been a real nuisance. But as you can see, the one of the FVs are just hard aiming that corner. And this is the thing with Cold War, like I can really easily see that sort of orange camouflage. Not too sure what colour scheme that is. I think it looks like one of those Team Tiger camouflages. And it just made it easy to spot that tank round the corner using the third person view. So just coming up here, I haven't popped the reload yet. I do just want to get these 2 rounds into this FV up here, but a bit concerned now that the other one's probably seen that I've gone round. But pop the reload, and whilst I'm reloading, I've popped the whole repair kit, popped the food as well, just to help the reload as well. The light tank's back there. I think he's got shots, so not too concerned about him being there. I do just want to sort of look after myself the best I can. So the repair kit now has pretty much guaranteed I'm not going to get one shot by one of these FEs. I will be able to take a hit, and you'll see later with the amount of hit points I end up with, that is a good decision from my side. So thinking that they're not there, I'm going to go back to where I originally was. I'm assuming that FE's probably moved off now, but as you can see, with the driver down, you can't quite get the whole round as well as I wanted to, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the top speed too much. So I think pain tolerance, jack of all trades, I think it's a nice little combination. It is, as I said, situational, but I think this video kind of highlights it does work. It would be interesting to see if another crew member went down, what would happen. I'm not too sure how that works. I'm not too sure if it's just a blanket, 50% reduction in the penalty, or if it's just for one crew member. Not sure with that, but these FEs, they seem to be separating, so I'm thinking one of them's running away. I'm not too sure if that light tank was putting shots across, but we've got this FE here. I'm just YOLOing now. I just want to get this out of the game. He's a 2-shot for me. I'm more than happy to take a shot, and I do. Down to sort of 400 hit points now, so pretty much a splash, and thankfully the other FE misses. And I know he's just missed, so another ram there. I'm on 60, I was on 68 hit points. I've just popped the whole repair kit because I'm just a bit concerned that this FE is going to just ram me slightly and I'm going to be destroyed. So just put the repair kit on just to get sort of 40 hit points back, just to guarantee I'm not going to have any silly rammings. Get lucky with the tracking shot, or unlucky because it didn't pen and do damage, but managed to get that last kill. So yeah, really good tank. I think that was a good game to end my grind for the first mark. Best in game for assisted as well, which is always good to get in a heavy tank, particularly when you get best in damage as well. So got the independent might there, got the ace tanker, first mark of excellence as well, and went over that threshold quite well. So yeah, really good tank. I think it's definitely worth picking up when it. I'm guessing it's going to come back because it wasn't a collaboration tank. It's something that Wargame have made up. So I think it might come back sort of next summer, or they might do it in winter. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's the Thrungva. Definitely worth getting.